Alright, what's up YouTube family? So in today's video, as you saw by the title, I'm giving 3 tips on how to fix your deadlift and increase it. And these are things that I found help myself the best, and I think they could easily translate and carry over to anyone else's deadlift. So let's get started. Number 1, bracing more and packing your lats. So for me, I'll put up clips and stuff to show the difference and whatnot, but my biggest issue, that's my dog's tail, my biggest issue was I would lose tightness immediately and my back would round over to compensate. So now my new setup, I actually as I'm breathing in, I retract my scapula and put my shoulders back, and then I shoot them down and really squeeze my lats, and I'm not joking, even my titties are sore after deadlifting because I am flexing so hard. And I go down and I push really hard into my belt, and because of that I'm creating that pressure, and I'm so focused on keeping my lats really packed and braced that my back stays neutral throughout the lift. And because of that, I'm able to just stay in a better position and stay stronger. Before, I would just be very aggressive and forget all my cues, and really my form went out the window immediately, but I was just so focused on gripping it and ripping it off the floor. So that's not what you want to do. So that's what I had to stop. And yeah, so number 1, packing your lats and just overall bracing your core, bracing your body pretty much. Just staying tight, just stay tight. Alright, I'm just kind of staying in this area, change up the angles a little bit, yeah. Alright, number 2. This one's also really important, is feet placement. So before, I got too much in my head with sumo, and I was like, I need to cut the range of motion as short as possible. You know, it'll help me lift more weight, whatever. Put my feet out as wide as I can. It was uncomfortable. So now what I'm doing is I just set up in a comfortable position, a little past shoulder width length, kind of like a hybrid stance, that Ed cone stance. And I don't point my toes at ridiculous amounts. I just, what feels comfortable. And now because of that, yeah, it's like a true sumo now that I'm staying tight and my feet are in a better position. It's a little slower off the floor, but I'm overall more powerful in it, and just more importantly, my form's better and I'm more comfortable. So people get too much in their head like, oh, this technicality, At the end of the day, just if it's very uncomfortable for you, that's your body telling you you shouldn't do it that way. So find foot positioning that's comfortable for you. Remember, brace, lats, foot positioning, second one. And now, on to the third. I feel like that wasn't cool. Okay, but my third point. So we had bracing the core / packing your lats, foot positioning. And now another positioning issue is hip position. So I see a lot of people trying to start real low, like hump the bar and whatnot. God, the camera's a little too low. Hold on. So I see people start too low, hump the bar, and they're pretty much squatting, not deadlifting. But as soon as they start to pull, their hips shoot up, and then the bar starts moving. So what you want to do is just let your hips be there. It's not necessarily a bad thing, even if it feels like a stiff-legged deadlift. If your hips shoot up to that point anyways, starting there allows you to start at your most efficient position, and the bar will come off the ground the second you initiate the pull. Whereas if you started low and you initiate the pull exerting all that energy, bar only starts when your hips get that high. So you might as well start with your hips high and whatnot. So for me, I actually have my hips starting really high, and even I'm still trying to fix it because I still start a little lower and they shoot up a little, but that's just because with my arm lengths, I wouldn't be able to reach the bar unless I sat down a little more. So I'm still working on it, but that has helped me a lot, realizing I don't have to squat down into the lift. So those are my 3 tips. That's what's helped my deadlift and fixed it a lot. I hope it helps you. Yeah, I put clips throughout the video as you saw to show the difference in my form, and it's ridiculously different. Even now on my worst pull, when my form breaks down completely, it is still 10 times better than my best pull when my form was shit. So I've really improved that. Now I have a neutral spine for much of my lift. So I've also been lifting lighter weight because I'm getting acclimated to this new form. So it's a real test at nationals. We'll see how it goes. But I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot safer. And so yeah, I hope you guys can implement these tips in your routine, maybe fix up your deadlift form if it needs any help. I have some other cues that I use. If you guys want to know, these were just my top 3. Just leave a comment, like the video, share, subscribe, ask a question. I'll get back to you guys immediately. And yeah, it's a nice day out in Florida, so I filmed outside. Beautiful weather. Not like this. It's kind of getting like this in Mass, but yeah. I'm now Team Hat, so I look like a 12-year-old, but I'm gonna rock this all the time now. So just get used to it. And yeah, please subscribe to our channel, like I said, do all that other stuff, and stay tuned for our next video. It's going to be a day of eating on Fridays, every Friday, day of eating, so we're just going to switch around who's doing it. So, yeah, have a good day. Peace.